Oh! I did my taxes yesterday. Well, I submitted myself to my tax guy yesterday. Quirantos. Nice, cute.
And it's like, we just need sexy ass Balenciaga going hard as fuck.
Is that Moody? I don't recognize some of these people.
Just because I had a dream I was dripped out in Balenciaga doesn't make me gay.
I don't even know who that was supposed to be. Was that Train? Oh. Is this Dan?
Unfortunately, you are beset by poor fashion.
I think most people would find an 11-year-old wearing Balenciaga attractive. I know I do.
The bad fashion needs to fucking stop, and if that means Balenciaga mowing down dipshit H&M workers that think they can make poor clothes for a living, then at this point they have my fucking blessing.
This is okay. I'll give that an okay out of 10. Wait, I wonder why the stream chat's broke. Cake, did you kill this site? Cake. Okay, the on-stream chat right now is not working because RTBA says he doesn't want it to be up anymore. He says that no more on-stream chat until I get Diamond in League of Legends. Holy shit.
I guess I'll donate out of Unjust Ban. Low risk voice is real.
What is this? Oh. Bump, bump. Bump. I didn't do emails this morning. Sorry, I woke up late. My taxes are done. But I spent a lot of time doing them last night. There was a, I noticed for like 7 months, somebody had my card and was charging like fucking thousands of dollars of Ubers to my fucking card. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on because there's like all these times, there's no way I'm Ubering like 3 or 4 times in a day. And I found out that Mel, I think, had my card on her, on her fucking phone for Ubering. Jesus. Mel moment. True. How long can someone do circular breathing? It's insane. You can circular breathe for an infinite amount of time. Well, I mean, for as long as you can stay awake, I guess, right? Now that Melina's green card, she needs to learn her drive. Yeah. Oh, I need her to get a U.S. bank account, dude, to get her money out of Sweden, because that place is actually fucking Nazi tier when it comes to taxes. But some people were saying that there's like a 6-month backup for DMV appointments in Miami. Did we just run out of workers in the United States? It honestly feels that way. It feels like we just ran out of people to work jobs in the United States. Like we don't have any more.
Put YouTube chat on screen instead. Face red, droopy eyes.
True. Hold on. Shouldn't you be able to open a bank account with their passport and green card? Wells Fargo wants you to have a local ID. So the green card is not enough. It's so fucking annoying. So I need to get her some sort of state-issued ID. So I probably need, it's got to be a Florida either driver's license, which are more recently a Florida, just like an identification card. Who the fuck uses Wells Fargo? I've been using it for like 20 years. Go to a credit union? Why the fuck would I waste my time at some dog shit fucking credit union? I just want a big bank that does business with everybody. Okay, what do we have for emails? 21. Oh my god. People making me download and fill out PDFs.
No one cares about your fucking feelings about
instead
the labor
of giving
market.
me
Figure it out, bro.
a DocuSign link. Why would you do that? It still blows my mind that a bank account is enough to create residence in Sweden. You would think by now all of our major ties to Sweden would be severed. It's not. There's just some weird cringe shit that there's just some weird cringe shit for how Sweden does taxes. Like anything that touches a Swedish bank account, they want to tax, and it's like it's their tax rates are actually fucking absurd. From Lena, I think it's getting up to like 60%, and it's just insane.
When is the hit piece dropping?
Wait, ask your mom. Got it.
Bro thinks banks aren't ran by boomers, lol.
Does she pay any U.S. taxes? That's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to get her to pay taxes for 2021 and 2022 in the United States. So hopefully the idea is that if we can show Sweden she's paid taxes here, then they fuck off trying to like steal her money. That's like the dream. Okay, hold on. You're getting a 1 month ban because you consistently say retarded shit in my chat. Destiny, I love Sweden because the government does everything right. Destiny, I hate Sweden because they tax so much. Do you understand the difference between saying that versus paying taxes to a country you don't live in? April, May. Fucking retard. Actually, off yourself. Well, you're on break too. Is it a rich person thing to not file jointly when married? No, we're trying to file jointly when married. We couldn't file for 2021 because she didn't have her green card yet, so. For an atheist, you sure do say Jesus a lot. Good one, Rumble chat. You don't need a green card to file jointly. I think you needed some type of tax ID or tax number, but like a social security number or something. You could have applied for a separate tax permit, but like the wait on that was so long that we just wanted to wait until she got her tax ID, her social security number and her green card or whatever. So now she should be able to file for, yeah, you could do an ITIN or ITIN number application, but those things were backed up like 12 fucking months anyway, so. It's only allowed to work before she gets her green card. Technically, you're not supposed to, but the IRS doesn't give a fuck as long as you pay taxes, so. So now that she has her green card, we can retroactively file and pay taxes for 2021 and 2022, ideally. Okay, hold on. There's Discord Orbiter drama to be had? Is there? Wait, I need to finish my emails. Hold on, I have a 20. Okay. Poker coaching. I'm good. Paid business collab. Oh, report spam. I'm good. Spotify terms of use. No one cares. Hardware reboot. Cake fucking with our servers again. FPL. Rates. Don't care. Rumble vids. Only 8 hours long. Oh, hopefully they're fixing that. Podcast idea. I want to throw an idea out there for a podcast. Do a drama or allegation breakdown and reaction. Do like a Judge Judy segment. Where people can bring their drama to the show to have a live breakdown and see which party may be in the right based on the evidence that's presented. Oh shit.
Humanity's history is rife with stories and legends of unimaginable.
Classic doing emails on stream. True. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'll just come back in a bit. My bad. Just kidding. Dumb fuck. My name is blah blah blah. I emailed you and I don't think you ever saw it. I watch you quite a bit. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, actually, the USA makes you pay taxes while living in another country and working. Haha.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think you can actually get an exemption if you show that you pay taxes elsewhere, even for the US, I think. You should watch Severance. Thanks. Some anecdotal poignant study about African Americans and African relations, my college experience. Jesus. Okay. Oh, we have to do that Python script later. Boom, 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 boom.
We all know your Family Guy preferring mind is not able to handle the final level of this game. Why even try Millhouse?
Go out of town to a rural part of Florida to the DMV. They don't have huge wait times. Oh, maybe. Many used to use pip. I don't care anything about what you're typing. Somebody link me this guide. I think Rodney's did. I'll follow this and see if it works. I don't care what random shit you guys type out in chat. Benny Shapiro on Fresh and Fit.
I say all the time, in today's day and age, you shouldn't be getting married until you're at least 35.
That was my next question for you. As a man, what age should you consider getting married?
So I have, this is my thing that I tell guys.
Yeah.
I think 35 years old, had slept with at least 50 women, 100K per year, you're in shape, and you got 6 months to 1 year of savings.
All right, done. I got to get married. I've done all that. That's easy.
Here's the Republic right there. So that is a recipe for a terrible marriage, by the way, guys. Waiting until you're 35 and have slept with 50 women, that is a terrible recipe for marriage by every available data point. It turns out that you are much better in terms of getting married if you get married younger, if you do not have a wide variety of sexual partners. All the stuff about, you know, being in shape and having money and all the rest of, like, you should try to do that generally speaking. But this notion that you wait until you're 35, you've already made a bevy of mistakes that have shaped your character and made you much more rigid as a person, and that you should have had a basis of comparison in terms of sex of dozens and dozens and dozens of women. No, the data do not support this, and it's stupid.
I say all the time, in today's day and age, you shouldn't be getting married until you're at least 35.
That was my next question for you. As a man, what age should you consider getting married?
So I have, this is my thing that I tell guys. I think 35 years old, had slept with at least 50 women, 100K per year.
I did the President's Sunday DGG call, and yesterday tried to make us look hinged. Raised hands.
All right, done. I
Raised
gotta get
hands.
married. I've done
Raised
all
hands.
that.
Think it went well.
That's easy.
Okay, don't care. The most painful death ever.
Imaginably terrible ways to die. From ancient torture methods to a slow death at the hands of nature, there are so many terrible fates that plague our stories. But in spite of all...
Why would you link this? Oh, this is the radiation guy? Okay, I'm good.
Center left.
Oh, God. Hold on, I'm trying to find this fucking video. Supposedly, there's a video of Fresh and Fit reacting to Ben Shapiro. Oh. Florida man arrested.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a 21-year-old father that's been arrested and charged.
Find it surprising given the Swedish USA tax treated the... I don't know. Don't ask me, okay? She's had some tax guy. He says some crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm not sure. Don't ask me. If you think you can do her taxes better, then contact her. I'm at the point where I want to contact somebody else because everything the other guy is saying sounds wild to me. Like, Sweden is at the point where they're like trying to take money out of her, like forcibly out of her fucking bank account. It seems fucking wild or retarded to me, but I have no idea. But it's on some shit where like, I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but it's on some shit where it's like she made like $130,000 and they want to take like $100,000 in taxes. It's like, it's actually fucking insane. And she doesn't live there. And I'm trying to say like, if I could show that she paid tax in the United States, she shouldn't owe that tax, right? But I don't know. That's a whole convoluted thing. If you think you can do better, email her, figure that shit out. But it's like actually fucking wild, okay? It's frustrating for me because I can't look anything up myself because one, I don't know anything about the Swedish tax code, and then two, a lot of the sites are like written in Swedish, and Google like Translate works decently well for like news articles and stuff, but when you start to like translate like tax information and shit, I don't know if I trust like the Google Translate on that. It's like very, very, very irritating. What do her parents say? Believe it or not, nobody in her family has experience living in other countries abroad and earning money and paying tax. It's a kind of a niche issue.
Charged with feeding his 2-year-old boy to an alligator. March 29th, 2023. A 20-year-old mother named Passion was
Random
hosting
question.
a
Do you think
boy-
more liberal creators should move to Rumble? Yeah, I mean, it would probably be good for Rumble's health. If you're a mid-tier creator, like if you're not like huge on another platform, Jesus Christ. It might be worth it, but I'm a big advocate for people trying out other platforms, okay? We gotta break up these monopolies, all right? Here's the, how do I have all these videos open? What happened? I thought we watched everything. I need to beat this fucking level today.
And we are live.
An hour and 40-minute response.
boyfriend's birthday party at the Lincoln Shores apartment complex in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Try out other platforms. Destiny's post-Twitch ban. Wasn't I dual streaming on YouTube for like a fucking year before I got banned from Twitch? I feel like my fans don't even watch my stream. Where do these comments come from sometimes? Do you know who I am? Have you watched any of my shit for like a year and a half? How long have I been streaming on YouTube? Okay.
Her family.
That was after you got departnered? Yeah, because I was on it, because back then Twitch's contracts were exclusive. I don't even know if Twitch's contracts are exclusive anymore. But once I lost the exclusivity, of course I switched platforms. Wait, what do you think I should have done before? Just fucking suicided my Twitch channel? Obviously, Twitch has laxed up on the exclusivity, which I think they've publicly stated, and now you see people like Train or whatever streaming on Kick and shit as well. Jesus. Okay.
Would make their way over to celebrate around 4:30 in the afternoon. The party lasted over an hour. Everyone left, and Passion was now home alone with her boyfriend and their 2-year-old
Jack
son,
Darko,
Taylor.
you're on thin ice, buddy.
Nothing was out of the ordinary until everything went wrong.
At the party.
It was just after 9 p.m. when 21-year-old Thomas Mosley showed up to his mother's house 10 blocks away from his girlfriend Passion's. He had severe slashes and cuts to his hands and arms, consistent with injuries sustained during a knife fight. He'd be admitted to St. Anthony's Hospital to treat his
29 months ago, you started streaming on YT. YT chat wins, you wins.
Thanks.
One day, Passion's mother would FaceTime her, but the call would go unanswered. This was unsettling as they spoke routinely, and Passion had only been living in the apartment for about a month. Her family decided to just stop by and check on her when they saw a blood trail on the sidewalk coming from her apartment. Her family would urgently contact management, who sent a maintenance worker to unlock and investigate the apartment when he made a horrific discovery. The only word to describe what he saw was violent. Law enforcement would arrive on scene, pronouncing 20-year-old Passion dead on the scene with over 100 knife wounds, as she had been stabbed, slashed, and cut to death. Expecting the worst, a sign of relief came when 2-year-old Taylor wasn't found inside. But now, the question was, where is he? As investigators combed through the apartment, they located a cleaning bottle under a bed with a bloody fingerprint. Inside of the bathroom, next to Passion's body, was a bloody shoe print with a Gucci emblem.
Damn.
A neighbor within the apartment complex had reported a disturbance from the night before occurring around 8:30, but disregarded it, and it's believed this was when Passion was violently attacked. Law enforcement would make contact with Thomas Mosley at the hospital, where he refused to speak. They were able to confirm neither he nor his family had the 2-year-old boy, which prompted an Amber Alert as well as a $5,000 reward for anyone with information relating to the murder or disappearance. Local, state, and federal authorities would launch an investigation, deploying drones and a helicopter while officers and canines searched the ground. On March 31st, members of a search...
Is chat hit intentionally? Jack! You're already on thin ice. Here you go, Jack. Where are you? This pull request broke chat. Fix it. You got 2 hours, okay, to fix this. Good luck.
Team spotted an alligator in the water with something in its mouth. That 2-foot tall, 30-pound boy was now clenched between the teeth of a gator. A bullet would end the gator's life, and Taylor's intact body would be recovered, as the responsibility of having to tell a family member how the boy was found now fell on one of the officers. Thomas Mosley was placed under arrest at the hospital, charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for the brutal death of his girlfriend and his own son. Law enforcement concluded Thomas stabbed Passion to death before throwing Taylor into a lake, but Taylor's cause of death is unclear at this time, meaning it's unknown if he was still alive when he was thrown into the water. Damn. It's believed Thomas attempted to clean up the apartment after the fingerprint found on the bottle was discovered to have belonged to him. Once the hospital medically cleared Thomas, he was officially booked into the Pinellas County Jail, and at this time, no motive has been established, and he faces a possible death penalty under Florida law. Now, this is a prime example of a Florida man case. You go on Google, you type in Florida man, and you're gonna see some of the craziest
What is this
stories.
channel?
And a 2-year-old being found in a gator's mouth. One thing about living in Florida, if you grow up there as a kid,
This guy grew up in
you're told
Jacksonville,
by pretty much
100%.
everybody, especially in school and all that, every body of water, you can guarantee that there's a gator in it, or at least act like there is. You know what I'm saying? A pool, you can see what's in there. Everything else though, like you go to a golf course, they get the little ponds, a lake, a river, any of that.
Thought it was Bostonian? Oh, he's talking like, he sounded like he just said he was from Florida.
So
If he's from Florida, he's from
2-year-old
Jacksonville. I could tell, okay.
into a lake. Whether or not he intentionally meant to feed him to a gator, thinking the gator would get rid of the body, or he just knew of the possibility, we don't know. We don't even know if that little boy was alive when he went into the water and drowned to death, or if he ended his life with a knife, how he did his mother. We don't know why he even did this. From what I could see, from what I researched, he doesn't even have a criminal record.
No.
I can't get into the juvenile stuff. He just turned 21, but he doesn't have an adult record. There's nothing else with this kid. And normally, if he was psychotic or had psychological issues,
What am I watching? What is this video? Why was this linked to me?
Out him and like, oh, my son, you know, he was supposed to be on meds, he wasn't on meds, he was in the hospital, and none of that. None of that. No word about any of that, or at least it hasn't come out. What would possess somebody on their birthday to murder their girlfriend, stabbing, slashing, and cutting her over 100 times while the 2-year-old boy is at the house, and then kill the 2-year-old boy on your birthday? And apparently that kid had just turned 2, not even 19 days before this happened.
I have no idea why this was linked. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Political streamer center-left political streamer Destiny went on Tim Pool's show. Tim Pool, you know, I would describe as right-wing. And they got into a little back and forth here, a debate on the Trump indictment. And I thought this was interesting. Let's take a look and we'll break it down.
Again, fair point. We'll see what happens. My issue with it for the most part is really falsified record misdemeanor charge. You want to get into the debate about Barack Obama blowing up a kid? Because I would absolutely love to talk about that. Look, if they want to give Trump a misdemeanor charge and lock him up for however many months a misdemeanor gets him, I would absolutely be willing to make that to agree. You're right. He's got to be charged. Next up, Obama. He blew up a kid. He blew up a bunch of kids.
I don't know if Obama broke a law.
I don't think Americans of any capacity are allowed to kill other Americans.
Of any capacity? Don't cops do it all the time?
Not like.
I mean,
True!
It seems like in the service of doing.
A little bit of a semantic trick you played there, right?
Okay.
That wasn't a
Obviously,
semantic
you can
trick.
kill people in self-defense, but Obama bombed a civilian restaurant in Yemen, a country we're not at war with, killing civilians, including a 16-year-old American citizen. Like, you can't, if you're in the military, you can't just, or a cop, you can't just go and kill somebody.
Murder. You can't murder.
Yeah, but I imagine the justification Obama would use was that this was in defense of U.S. interests or defense of the United States. And in his role as commander-in-chief, the president of the United States has offered wide deference from the Supreme Court for taking actions in the commission of protecting the United States, even if we disagree with them.
Yeah, I think that's criminal. I mean,
well, that's fine, but there's a different question of like, is it illegal versus do you think it's criminal, like bad, right? It's probably bad, I guess, but like.
So the Obama administration's argument was that they were trying to target a terrorist leader, but I'm not. I mean, you make a fair point, but I'd be willing to argue that the president does not have the authority to bomb countries we're not at war with.
Well, what about when Trump assassinated Soleimani? That was an assassination.
Where was that taking place in?
In Iraq.
In Iraq,
yeah.
A country we have an AUMF over. An authorization for use of military force.
I don't think the authorization for use of military force, I'm pretty sure we were on good terms with Iraq at that point. I don't know if we had the ability to do whatever we wanted in that country. That was a political assassination, though. But there are executive orders that are against the United States.
I don't disagree.
Sure. I'm just saying that in general.
Apparently in the U.S. it's illegal to assassinate people. I did research. I stumbled into this. I don't know how I don't know if oh no, maybe I read it before. I don't remember when I read this. It was somewhere recently, but I don't think in the United States we're not allowed to do assassinations. I don't know why, but we're not. I think it's like illegal. It might be an international thing. You're not allowed to assassinate people.
General, there's multiple questions going on here. We can say, do we think it's wrong or bad? Probably. I think generally the United States president killing American citizens is generally a bad thing, unless there's really good justification for it. There's a difference between that versus is it illegal? And I think that the law tends to, we argued about this a little bit before the show, when Trump was doing things at the border that we thought, when I say we progressives and the left got really mad at, the Supreme Court tended to side with him because the president is given wide deference over matters of
what was he doing on the
security.
border?
I think it was when he was using, he couldn't get the funding for the border wall. No. It was over banning certain people coming into the country. When he
the Muslim majority bans.
There were 7 Muslim majority countries, and when he was running for president, even Giuliani said he's trying to find ways to do a Muslim majority ban. Technically, he's not allowed to do that.
Venezuela, North Korea were on that list, though.
Yeah, well, he changed it up, I think, after the first one didn't go through for whatever reason. But once he did that ban, when people tried to challenge it, the Supreme Court basically said, president, border, he can do almost anything he wants because it's the president of the
Yeah,
border.
but that's not blowing up a kid.
I didn't say it was blowing up a kid, but I'm just saying that in general, you would think that like, when we're talking like border, if we're talking about like passing policy at the border, that seems like a congressional thing. Like we should be passing laws about immigration policy, but the president can do that basically all on his own because the Supreme Court's like, hey, he's a president, national security, he can do almost whatever he wants.
I think I see the disconnect. I'm less concerned with legality.
Okay, I'm only talking legalities.
Right. So I think that a president who bombs a country we're not at war with should be stripped of his power and criminally charged for killing an American citizen. And it should be literally under the U.S. murder statutes.
Seems to have very selective memory.
Multiple state and federal laws. I don't look at it like, well, you know.
Is a murder statute, could I, in Tennessee, get arrested if I bomb somebody in Yemen? Is that a, I don't know what the.
I mean, that's a good point. You might, yeah, absolutely. Okay. I mean, that might be like way worse than murder. It might be terroristic, international. There might, like, I'm pretty sure if you, as an American citizen, set off a bomb in a foreign country, you'd be criminally charged in the U.S.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'd be under state statutes.
Would you?
Right? That sounds like some
federal,
federal. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Julian Assange is being criminally charged.
Okay.
Before Kalinsky gives his breakdown of this, I actually had there was a lawyer that actually emailed me an interesting thing on this, which I'll read, I guess. Okay. Hello, my name is blah blah blah, and I made blah blah blah.
Where's Crash
blah
Tell
blah
that
blah.
you the fuck, but he owes me a hundo. I'm back to collect homie shalomi. You better get those Jacksons lined up. I want to count them.
I recently watched an interview with Tim Pool where you discussed the indictment of Trump. During the conversation, he pivoted to discuss Obama's alleged bombing of a teen in Yemen, and I noticed some inaccuracies in the discussion regarding international law. Firstly, regardless of citizenship, individuals are not guaranteed the same rights when not on American soil. Crimes committed against Americans in foreign countries are not usually subject to American jurisdiction and would violate foreign nations' sovereignty if pursued. Secondly, while the bombings in Yemen may be morally reprehensible, it is not legally sound to suggest arresting Obama for these actions. If there was any apparatus available to hold world leaders accountable for the atrocities they commit, it would be within the ICJ or the ICC. That is irrelevant, however, since we are not signatories to any of the UN resolutions establishing the legitimacy of the court. Here's an example. The UN Declaration of Human Rights, penned by Eleanor Roosevelt, was never ratified by Congress. So despite the classification of tear gas as a war crime within the Geneva Convention, the failure of Congress to ratify the declaration means that
There is nobody to enforce any justice for the abuse of human rights that is spraying one's citizens with chemical warfare, tear gas. The establishment of American foreign policy over the last 200-odd years basically is boiled down to the American Constitution left it up to the president when it was drafted, and over the course of the 20th century, the presidents holding office stretched that power further and further, and now they can do and get away with murder. Unfortunately, there are no legal means possible to find justice for those unjustly killed in foreign countries. Another example, Nixon and Kissinger bombed Cambodia so intensely without approval from Congress or the knowledge of the American public that the amount of C4 dropped in the country were equivalent to that of an atomic bomb. These actions are morally wrong, but there is no bigger bully in the playground to stop the president, and there is no law limiting his powers internationally. The suggestion that you can draw an equivalency between these kinds of nuanced and complex international legal issues and the very established law that Trump violated when he paid off Stormy Daniels is pathetic. It is truly baffling to me that someone such as Tim Pool, who has a large platform with so many people listening to him while discussing American politics, has such a myopic and uninformed understanding of anything international that he thinks that somehow that someone can be charged in the United States for a crime they committed abroad. It is hardly even possible to try someone for a crime they committed in a different state without significant legal processes, fees, and approvals. Foreign countries do not freely abandon their power over the body of the people.
Keep in mind destiny that Trump
and
would
no
go on to
nation,
kill the boy's younger sister. Now we're out.
Foreign countries do not freely abandon their power over the body of the people, and no nation that I can imagine would ever relinquish their sovereign rights to the United States without significant force, financial, militaristic, or otherwise. If you're interested in talking more, blah, 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 blah. That was a route on that. Came out to say that Trump would go in and go on to kill the boy's younger sister. No, okay, I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I can take over projects and work on things, but I can't do it in foreign languages. Anytime I look at Mel's text, it just triggers the fuck out of me because I'm having to use Google Translate. I don't care. Okay, I'm back on this. I'm sorry. Fuck. She sent that message to a tax guy and he sent something back and I Google translated and it doesn't make sense and I don't care.
So,
okay.
The point from Tim Pool appears to be like, okay, maybe I grant you Trump committed a crime. Maybe I grant you. Well, he says it's a misdemeanor. It's actually not. It's 34 felonies. And yes, it's a novel application of the law because it's like committing certain crimes in service of other crimes. So there's never been a case tried exactly like this before, but it's definitely felonies. It's not misdemeanors. But his point seems to be like, really, this is nothing compared to the crimes of other presidents, and he references Barack Obama killing Abdul Rahman al-Awlaki, 16-year-old American, and basically getting away with it. And his point is like, yeah, I could sign up for Trump being arrested, but, arrest the other guys too. And look, here's the reality, though. This is an article from very early into the Trump administration. 8-year-old American girl killed in Yemen raid approved by Trump. Anwar al-Awlaki's daughter, Nawar, may have been fatally shot in intelligence operation on Al-Qaeda.
Okay, also, to be clear, now, I don't like Trump as much as the next guy, but I doubt that Trump ordered the military to go kill this little girl, right? Or is that their argument?
Left at least 14 people, including a U.S. commando, dead. This is a raid that was viewed as so extreme that even when it came to Obama's desk, he was like, that's too risky. That's too high stakes. I can't approve it. This isn't going to go well. It got to Trump's desk and Trump approved it. Now, also, Trump increased the drone war by over 400%. They tried to do a coup in Venezuela and were open about that fact. Trump admitted, I'm occupying a third of Syria to steal their oil, which of course is illegal under international law. He kept us in Afghanistan. He kept us in Iraq. As Destiny correctly pointed out, he killed General Soleimani, which was illegal. Now, look, the argument I would make is they're having two separate conversations. They're having a conversation about, like, is it legal or is it illegal or is it just bad, right? And they're trying to separate out those two conversations and say something could be bad but technically illegal.
I think I explained literally this concept a little bit later.
No, I think that all these things that we're talking about now are not only just bad, they're also illegal. It's true that the way the law is interpreted by the executive branch and even some very right-wing courts, they might grant massive leeway on certain issues, right? Like assassinations or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, even if I grant that, okay, then this thing is technically legal, it's still illegal under international law. You can't wage...
Okay, here's a new thing, and I hate to do this because I suck at names sometimes, but here's my new thing when I say this. And I did this with that one lawyer guy too. If you're going to say it's illegal under international law, point out the international law and make sure that we're signatories to it. That's what I want to see. What international law is this illegal under? Show me.
An offensive attack against a country that didn't attack you. You can't do it. It's not allowed. If any other country does that, it's, we'll see you in the International Criminal Court. That's unacceptable. And you could probably point to multiple laws that this violates. In the case of the U.S.
Point to one, then.
You talk about Congress has to declare war. And we have the War Powers Act, which gives some leeway on that front, but it's only for a limited amount of time. But what they've done is they've taken the authorization for use of military force in the war on terror, and they've interpreted it in an insane way, where they say, this does allow us to attack anybody, anywhere, anytime. And oh yeah, by the way, it doesn't even have to be any of the people who are part of the original group.
Okay, this is really weird. Where's Pisco? I've never understood this. I think that what he's describing here is accurate for the authorization of use of military force. I wonder if Pisco has something to say about this. Let's see if he wants to hop in, or if there's any other lawyers that know shit about like war shit. I'm curious.
Al-Qaeda, which attacked us on 9/11. So look, if you get a good lawyer and you challenge it in court and you have standing.
What's up?
Do you have strong feelings about like how we use the AUMF or whatever the fuck, or AUMF?
Did you read my notes on the Al-Awlaki case that I sent you?
Not yet. I haven't got to that thing yet.
Okay, yeah, I sent you notes on that case. It's a really interesting case because it's one of the few cases where there was a sort of judicial administration or judicial review of drone strikes and what have you. And I believe his father got involved.
Can you turn your mic down like 50%?
How's this?
You didn't change it at all. I don't know. Did you just pretend to?
Okay, how's this?
Turn it down like 90%.
All right, give me a second. Hold on.
All right. Okay, wait. I think you just talk quieter.
How's this?
Okay, wait. Turn it up like 40%.
Okay.
Are
you good?
Yeah,
Hello?
I think this is probably okay. Sure.
Okay, so the Alaki case was super interesting because his father basically tried to intervene on his behalf before his death, and they went through an entire judicial review of the whole thing. The authorization for use of military force, it gives the right for the president to fight Al-Qaeda anywhere within the world.
Interesting.
Oh, and
so
with regards,
if we say that we've seen Al-Qaeda somewhere, we essentially have the right to go conduct military operations there?
Well, that's the basis for the authorization of use for military force, because it wasn't specific to a traditional war, right? Like, we weren't going to have a specified area of war that we could, point on a map to and be like, we're going to fight here. Mm-hmm. So it was more broadly construed. And then when you also look at the judicial review, what the court ultimately comes down to, and this is what you've said before about quarterbacking the president on national security questions, it's called the political questions doctrine. What it is a doctrine of law where the court identifies something as being political in nature that is beyond the basis for the courts to decide upon. Mm-hmm. And this is where it comes to, quarterbacking the president, where it's like, okay, we can't substitute our judgment for the responsibilities and obligations of
the president to keep
the president
and the US
because then we're literally taking the president's job away from them.
Yo,
and that's not
Batman. I have a question, bro.
Sure, what's going on?
What do you think about what Candace just said in the other briefing?
In what other briefing?
Like the statement that Candace had made.
What statement did she make? I literally just joined.
He tried to get you, dude.
Ow. Candy's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
He failed.
Yeah, well.
I thought he was talking about, like...
Candace Owens, yeah.
Not Candace Owens. The Condoleezza Rice was the one that came to mind. But Candace Owens, yeah, that also. But, yeah, so that's the basis for war fighting. It's a political question. And it's ultimately the obligation of the president. I also linked you to, or pointed you in the direction of the Intercept article, which goes over the details of how the decision is made with regards to when and how to make a drone strike, right? When somebody's on the presidential kill list, quote unquote, the decisions on whether or not an individual was qualified to make that list, that Intercept article kind of goes through the process. But generally speaking, it requires actionable intel, and it requires what was it in my notes? Hold on, let me go back real quick. To get on the list requires 2 verifiable human sources and substantial evidence. It's not like, hey, we just want to kill this person. Like, there's an administrative process within the White House that it goes through and has to be cleared up the chain for.
What is the chain of command for that? Who ultimately clears that?
The president is ultimately the person that would.
Oh wait, isn't that a little bit?
Hold on.
The president clears his own authorizations. That can't be it, right?
Well, no. What I'm saying is, like, the president gives the final okay, but there's like a whole process to bring a person up for consideration. It's kind of like pardons.
I'm asking
right?
who verifies that process. Like a FISA court might verify like FISA warrants or something. Like
No. There is no. That's part of the authorization, right?
No, I'm asking who verifies that these conditions have been met to authorize a strike. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, it's with various levels within the White House. There is no like external verification. This is just something they do.
Interesting. Okay.
Hold on. Here's the Intercept article. I'm posting it in chat. That's to my knowledge. Now, like, I am not the expert on the presidential kill list because obviously I don't have a top secret clearance, but the idea is that there is, if POTUS approves, can enter a targeting role, actionable intelligence provides targeting windows, and then they discuss the matter. But the idea is that there's a whole bureaucratic system that has to go in to play. So, and it lays it out for you if you want to read it. So there you go.
Okay.
All right. Hope that helps.
Yep. Be careful, bud.
All right. Bye.
Bye. See this come up here. Hold on. I just saw so many fucking soldiers.
Well, certainly you can get the proper interpretation into law. Because they've used, the authorization for use of military force for the war on terror, which is supposed to be to go after Al-Qaeda. They've used that to go after, for example, Shia Houthis in Yemen, who had nothing to do with terrorism against the United States of America, right? If anything, we are backing the people who are more linked to al-Qaeda because it's Saudi Arabia and the Wahhabis and the Salafists who are fighting the Houthis on the ground in Yemen. So, yes, not only are all these things bad, I would argue they're also illegal.
I'm a law student. I'm always amazed how easily impressed by random lawyers. Put the dragon in focus. Does it sound like he knew what he was talking about? I don't know, Shenko. Do you want to come in and say something different? Have him. Oh, you're not even a fucking lawyer. You're a fucking law student. I don't give a fuck. If you have something you want to say, then say it. Jesus.
And I will grant the point that there are some, you know, right-wing courts that would maybe disagree with me. I certainly grant you that the executive branch disagrees with me. But I think any reasonable interpretation of the plain-face reading of both U.S. law and international law would find that the drone war is illegal, the political assassinations are illegal. And to address Tim Pool's point more directly here, you know, he's playing the game of like, really? With Trump. But guys, if you can get him on anything, you should. And I feel the same way if they were going after George W. Bush and Dick Cheney or Barack Obama. Like, I don't like this thing where it's like, well, this particular charge isn't exactly the one and it's not as extreme as the other ones where they're bigger issues. So therefore, it's almost like excusing on those grounds. Whereas I look at it the exact opposite way, which is like, at least you're trying to get one of these guys on something that they did wrong, right? So, and by the way, I think there's more coming on the Trump front. I do. I think that you're probably going to see indictments when it comes to the Georgia case, the find me 11,000 votes, the fake elector scheme. You might even see charges when it comes to obstruction of justice for the classified documents. Remember, whereas Joe Biden and Mike Pence both cooperated with the authorities fully, whereas now apparently there's video evidence that Donald Trump did not cooperate and he obstructed justice. So I think you're going to see some charges there potentially. There might be other business-related ones, you know. So I'm just happy they're going after at least one of these guys for at least one of the things they did wrong. But, you know, the fact of the matter is, yes, it would be better if you go after people, you know, these people for various war crimes. But, you know, unfortunately, we haven't had the proper challenges in court, and we're dealing with a rogue executive branch that has extreme interpretations that gives themselves wide authority, and a court system where at least some of the judges are super right-wing.
Okay, I don't care anymore.
Excuse me? This is my stuff. Say it one more time. This is my stuff. What do you mean? I buy this. No. Hey, wait. What's going on? I scanned it. You're taking that from me? What? 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 Excuse me? Yo, what's up? Wait, what happened? I buy those stuff. Those groceries, those are mine. You kidding me? You see the water bottle?
Alan Colley is accused of shooting a 21-year-old man in the stomach yesterday afternoon.
They got him. They got who?
Wait, why did he get shot?
This is my stuff. Say it one more time. This is my stuff. What do you mean? I buy this. No. Hey, wait. What's going on? I scanned it. You're taking that from me? What? 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 Excuse me? Yo, what's up? Wait, what happened? I buy those stuff. Those groceries, those are mine. You kidding me? You see the water bottle?
Alan Colley is
Wait, what, he
accused
tries to
of shooting
steal?
a 21-year-old man in the stomach yesterday afternoon.
They got him. They got who? The guy who shot.
This isn't what happened. There was another prank?
Yeah, of course they do. How do you feel about that? It's a good thing? Well, they got the person who shot him. Yeah, it's a good thing, right? Well, I get... Okay, yeah, there's a... See? Oh, hold on. You see this face? You see this face? That's a plot twist. Yeah, whatever, nigga. Play this shit. We'll find out.
about to see a U-turn.
Today, our Matthew Torres spoke to the victim's family. And Matthew, did they say what may have caused all of this?
According to the victim's family, he was creating some sort of a prank video for his YouTube page and interacting with the suspect when he...
You knew damn well what the fuck you was doing with that. You knew damn well. So he didn't shoot nobody for real?
No, he shot him for real. The dude was trying to prank him. He's like, I don't fuck with it. He's like, this is a prank, bro, and he shot him.
Free my nigga Allen.
Yeah.
We free. Hey,
yo,
free my nigga.
Gun these people down.
I'm not saying gun these people down. I'm not gonna say that.
I am.
But I'm not mad at what happened. I can understand that. Yo,
why is it that, like, we got so many schools? We just need prank shooters. You get me?
And interacting with the suspect when he was shot. Court documents identified the victim as Tanner Cook. Tonight, his father telling me that he is expected to make a full recovery.
You know, it's just like surreal. I couldn't believe it.
But tonight, Jeremy Cook says despite what happened to his son, he is slowly recovering in the ICU. It's his faith in God guiding the family through this difficult journey.
And I believe that God saved my son's life, and that he could have very easily died, and that's not the outcome.
God taught your son a lesson. You're gonna get this bullet.
No, there's no. I don't care about the chat. There's no OBS error. The page itself does not work. Okay, it's nothing to do with OBS. Okay, I don't care about the chat. Okay, don't talk to me about the chat. I don't care about the chat.
Yeah, but you're gonna live. It's not. Yo, listen. Fuck around and find out. Leave people alone, man.
Y'all don't realize God's the ultimate prankster. You thought you was pranking somebody. Psych! I'm gonna say this. Your boy got shot. And you say, thank God he can make a full recovery so he can get back on YouTube and do more nonsense. No, sir, I don't want to see that shit again.
He didn't say that, but whatever. He didn't say that. You're putting all this words in his mouth. He didn't say that, but carry on.
I'm fucked in the ass, man. I cannot believe this fucking retard just killed himself top lane. I'm fucked in the ass, man.
Based.
If he don't say that his son's into some dumb shit, then he need to own that.
Yeah, but he didn't say that.
No. His parents support his YouTube career. If it's me, my mom should have been like, yo, my son deserved it.
You're doing
and I would have deserved it. I'm not. You want to prank people?
You're doing
Get shot. Parents should have raised his kid better.
That's not what I'm saying.
What do you say? What do you say?
I'm saying what you said he said. This is not what he said. He said none of that.
It's what he didn't say.
You're doing
it's by omission. Listen.
This nigga's
Listen, it's by omission.
Yo, Millhouse, I can't help but notice that chat is not on screen.
And they were making a video in the mall and trying to have fun with people, and this guy wasn't having fun, and there was a phone that was around him, and they were interviewing him, we're talking to him, and he didn't like it.
Yeah! What did I fucking tell? Yo, I didn't even watch the video. I didn't watch the video. I had no idea what he was gonna say. But I know. I know a bad parent when I see one. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, let me cook. I got my spatula, my oven, and my gas chambers. Listen, I know a bad parent when I see one. Cook 'em. You see the way?
Trying to have fun with people.
Cook 'em. You know what?
Cook 'em.
I don't know enough about this.
My bad.
But I imagine if the man shot him, this kid must have been fucking around a lot. But we don't know. So we gonna watch some of these certified goon videos to find out how annoying these pranksters can potentially be.
According to the family, there is video of what happened, but that video is now evidence. This father says despite what Coley is accused of doing, he doesn't hold bitterness or anger towards him.
We need healing. We need to come together.
No.
We're not for the kumbaya. What's wrong
We
with
don't
you?
need no
Let's hold
fucking
hands.
healing.
Let's hold hands.
Your son needs to not be fucking with people when they're minding their goddamn business and filming them.
Let's hold hands.
That's what we need.
We're holding hands.
Let's go watch it.
Kumbaya, my lord. Why are you not holding my hand?
Certified goons. Let's go. I'm curious who these people are. Telling workers they're being recorded prank, accusing people of stealing prank, asking strangers to wet my whistle prank, taking people's groceries prank. Yo, listen, y'all want to keep fucking around? You gonna find out. Steal the wrong person's groceries, get shot up. Yay, good. And I know people are like, how could you say that? No. People don't want to be fucked with. Y'all want to go get after people. You don't know what kind of stress they got in their life. They sometimes one thread away from breaking, and you just want to go fucking with them and film it and put it online and make them relive that embarrassment. Fuck you. Yay. Fuck you. I never watched any of this. I didn't know. But I could already tell. If somebody went as far as to shoot the motherfucker, these kids was antagonizing them like crazy. And a lot of these pranksters right now, they go the extra mile.
My dude.
Yeah.
Do you see me shutting the fuck up right now?
I'm just saying.
Okay. Cook them.
Let's go watch. Stealing people's groceries.
Excuse me? This is my stuff. Say it one more time. This is my stuff. What do you mean? I buy this. No. Hey. Wait. What's going on? I scanned it. You're taking that from me? What? What? Excuse me? Yo, what's up? Wait, what happened? I buy those stuff. Yo, those groceries, those are mine. You fucking kidding me? You see the water bottle? Hey! Get off! How's it going, man? Disappear from me, okay? Bro, homie tried to fight me over his paper towels. That's actually comedy. But me personally, like if someone's trying to take my groceries, I'm probably giving the same reaction. I feel like everybody is not gonna let anyone take their groceries. But bro, that was hilarious.
Nah, nigga. Get shot. Niggas need to learn. Nah, bro, get shot. I know you said you don't wish it on. I wish it on them.
No.
I wish
what would Pisco say about this?
Right now, shutting the fuck up.
Sorry,
I ain't said shit. I ain't said shit. He lived in the past 5 minutes. I said cook them, and you're cooking me.
I'm just saying, it annoys me because we've been saying this dumb shit gonna happen. We've been saying that. And then it's becoming more popular. And listen, I love Jadion, that's the homie. But like, I think because of how he does his stuff, so many people are trying to emulate. Some people do it poorly.
But that's been happening.
Some people do it poorly.
But it's been happening.
No, because a lot of them fake that shit. A lot of them fake it.
Yeah,
the ones in the hoods are fake.
Of course. And where it started from, the bottom, where it started from was Ashton Kutcher punked. That was because it was on MTV, where MTV back then was the internet of the TV, right? And that's where it started. And when internet came out and was more popping, everybody started doing that. A lot of these things were fake and arranged and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And arranging a certain stuff when you're punking someone and you have acolytes that are friends of the person, and no, that's not the same thing that we're doing here. You're punking random people and doing some pretty egregious stuff because you want reactions. That's what you're doing. And when you want reactions, what is gonna happen is a reaction. And you really excuse it as a prank. I cannot stress this shit enough. People got hard lives and stuff like that, and you're messing with them and ain't got time for that.
True.
If they telling you no, whatever, whatnot, and you keep on going to have that extra reaction, you're gonna get that. And if you're egregious enough to bother someone that he pull out the gun, and free my nigga Allen, free my dude Allen, that he pulls out we knew that shit was about to happen. Leave the people them alone. You hear? Leave them alone.
Like I said, the dude lived. Some people think that's good. I don't know.
I just hope you learned your lesson.
That's it.
I really just hope you learn your lesson.
That's it.
Fuck around and find out, because the next time you do that, you're not going to have the same courtesy.
Yeah. I might not wish death on people, but I do hope they get decked in the face.
Yeah. That
absolutely. I want to go up to people and test them and say some random disrespectful stuff or fuck with their belongings and take their shit from them. Yeah, you deserve to get punched in the face.
Damn.
Absolutely.
But if you're looking for a reaction, you're gonna get that.
Damn.
Getting punched in the face is part of the option.
Yeah, you young niggas is just, I don't know who raised some of y'all. Maybe it was just the internet, but you guys are raised like savages. Again, I say this all the time. Oh, old head, whatever. I don't give a fuck. At least we learn respect. You wouldn't even
Old
touch
head?
a man's
Is that what
shoes
people call?
without expecting a
Is that a
fight.
nickname for people?
You guys are taking people's food and groceries,
bumping someone,
accusing people of stealing. Y'all deserve everything that comes to you. Whether it's jail, getting shot, I don't give a fuck. And if you do end up dying,
I've never
I
heard
won't
that
feel
expression
bad.
before.
I don't wish it on you, but I won't feel bad. I'll post the video and I'll repost it a couple times just so it serves as a reminder to others not to do this dumb shit. Hell yeah. Fuck them. Anything positive to say?
No.
I was trying to troll you, nigga. Psych. I got the one.
Yeah.
I'm the one who trolled myself.
You trying to troll me, and then nigga, you're the one that got hit.
I thought I was gonna get you with this video. I got me. I got me.
You pranked yourself.
I did. You know, reverse that shit real quick. I tried to hit that shit. You hit that Yu-Gi-Oh. You activated my trap card.
And then you get trapped.
That's so stupid. I felt like I just dug a hole and then jumped right in.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, my leg. I was like, oh, stupid ass. Oh, why am I getting mad about this?
That's all you. That's all you.
I just couldn't imagine. That's all it is. I couldn't imagine. Like, I don't know. Growing up, I just went through so much trouble not to do that, to not cross the line. You just know how to act around people because you don't want to be out here fighting all the time.
Growing up, I got into some trouble not messing with people.
Exactly.
Now you want to go out there and purposely mess with people?
That's weird.
You wanna purposely put yourself out. Yo, life is real. Some people are living life on easy mode right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just you ladies. I'm talking about some of you kids. You know what I mean? You're living life on easy mode. We didn't do shit and we had shit going on. Just breezing through school, you would get shit happening to you. Walking down the street, bumping the wrong person. You could get jerked right through. You understand what I'm saying? And now you gonna purposely
that shit
fuck with people?
People said we were overreacting when we saw that Kai Cenat video, but I'm like, no. Like, a lot of them motherfuckers was upset and annoyed. One of them even threatened to fight him because he's like, why you fucking with me in my job? I don't find this shit funny.
What was the Kai Cenat video? Did he do prank shit?
Yeah. Some people gonna love it and enjoy it. Great. A lot of people not, and you don't know who those people are. It's just like this. Some women might like it if you grab their ass, but you shouldn't go around grabbing everybody's ass because don't get surprised if they smack you in the fucking face, right? If the boyfriend comes up and beats your ass afterwards. It's a prank. Some people like it. I don't care. Did you ask before? No, of course not, because it's a prank.
So it is.
Listen, pranking is one of the only things I think people do that shit with. But if you got in physical people's spaces or touch them or say some foul shit to them, like hypothetical, if you go up to a bunch of random women and you say, "Hey, you fucking whore," whatever, right? Nobody would say that shit's kosher. You can't just go up to random people and yell that shit to them, right? Nobody would say that shit's kosher. But if you say it's a prank, all of a sudden that shit makes it cool. No, some of y'all gonna need to get punched in the fucking face.
Damn.
Absolutely, and I endorse it.
Damn.
I can't wait to title this video. I'll just put it, prankster gets shot. Amazing. So righteous. I was right about the dead though.
Bro, I told you.
Yeah, I know. I just like being reminded.
I told you.
It's like your wife. She wanted to be right. Is she pretty?
I told you.
Be right. I'm right.
I told you, cook them, and you started cooking me instead. It's like wrong stove, nigga.
Yeah,
wrong
here.
stove.
He's not here, but you
wrong.
You turned off my stove initially.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said
I
that's not what he said.
I gave him the benefit.
Now you turned off my stove.
But that's not
I
what
was trying to cook him. I think you turned off the stove.
I'll wait till
until you fucked up the heating process.
I'll wait till the motherfucker bring the vegetables till I cook. You was just cooking thin hair.
Nah, you know why? Because even though the vegetables were dethawed, I'd already done the math in my head.
Shut that shit up.
No. I took the vegetables out the freezer.
You didn't do shit.
I did.
You didn't do shit.
Because I
didn't put back. I said let that shit thaw.
You know how some people got a cookbook and a recipe? They know their timers. I just go with the flow. Yay! I'm an intuitive cooker. I know the ingredients coming. I got Chef Boyardee delivering to the door. You feel me? So I don't even need to know it's here yet. I'm like, cook it, turn on the pan, nigga. You got 5 minutes to where I can feel it in my chest. You don't understand that sentiment. You don't get it. That's why you turned off the heat. And so I got mad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, hey nigga, who fucking with my kitchen? That was you. But you know what?
Nigga, we're in the same kitchen.
Today I got time.
This is the same kitchen that we're in. It's my kitchen too, nigga.
It's your kitchen too?
It's my kitchen too.
Yeah, but there's two stoves, right? There's the oven tops over there on the right side and the other one's on the left side. You got yours. You turned off mine though.
Bruh,
you turned off mine. I was in the middle of my shit. You turned off mine.
This knowledge is going too far.
Hey, listen, we cooking. And there's a bunch of people at home right now.
I let you cook.
Hey, listen, you cook and then somebody come in and start fucking with your pots and pans?
No, because I bought my house.
Yeah.
I bought my
Baby down. I don't, but you don't like that shit, don't lie.
No, I don't care. Because I bought my own house. Stop being with a roomie. You can afford it.
What you mean?
And people are not going to
Your wife
never. When I cook, I cook.
Yeah, see? Because you know, I just wish you could do the same for me.
No, this is our stove.
That's our stove.
Yeah. We're roomies in this shit.
Wait.
This is our stove.
But between you
I could turn that shit off if I want to.
Between you and your wife, it's not y'all stoves?
It's my stove.
What are they talking about? They're talking about cooking.
Yeah.
No, because I bought the bitch.
So you got a wife, but it's your kitchen?
Yeah. It's my kitchen.
Hey, listen, this is information. This is cool. This is wild.
She has her own kitchen.
There's 2 kitchens?
No, there's no 2 kitchens. There's no 2 kitchens, but she bought a condo that she's renting out. She's renting her kitchen to someone else. Yeah, that's my kitchen.
I said, yeah, she got a kitchen, and then you just saw a picture of one of them easy bake ovens. hey, making the cookies. But anyways, that's it. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. You saw a picture of one of them easy bake ovens. Hey, making the cookies.
Holy shit, Inception.
That's it. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. You saw a picture of one of them easy bake ovens. Hey.
Big ack.
But then they said, we're guaranteeing you this amount of money as long as you meet that monthly quota.
Wait, about
Little
what?
did I know, you tell us how it's probably streaming about.
For Twitch?
Maybe like 3 days out the month.
Did he have a Twitch deal?
They said, we want you to stream. You could pick the hours. You tell us how many hours would be cool for you to do a month. And I ambitiously said 30. So I could do 30 hours a month.
30 hours a
That
month.
time I was averaging probably 8 to 9. Maybe
Damn.
10 a month. Because I was only doing like 2 streams or 3 streams. But then they said, we're guaranteeing you this amount of money as long as you meet that monthly quota. Little did I know, I looked at it as, well, this is more incentive to stream. Plus, I like streaming. But little did I know, once again, this is the business of streaming. Whatever they give you, they're extracting and expecting to extrapolate 10 or really 100 times the value.
100 times?
So I'll tell you how that played out. In the next year, I think for 10 or 11 months out of 12, I streamed and accomplished the goals for the hours every single month. 1 month I didn't, for whatever reason. I think I also got suspended during that month too. And granted, I know sometimes people look at what streaming pays this and third, but you know, I've never looked at streaming as a lucrative thing. This might surprise, well, for some of you, I might surprise you. I've been doing YouTube.
Why? How did this guy get aggroed from all the way across the fucking map?
The majority of my income has never been from streaming. It's always been supplementary income that I look at it. Because I know, again, I'm not saying it's not a lot of money, but Twitch don't pay a lot. So, again, if you look at cost in terms of if you have to give the hours of your life that you have to give versus what you get back, I could make 3 YouTube videos and I get that. So it's like, okay, you know what I mean? So 30 hours sitting here versus 3 YouTube videos, you get the same amount of money. Just do that math. Again, you also have to, because, you know, I'm a creator who does everything myself. Now, again, I'm getting a lot into detail and stuff, but I'm going to get you guys to the journey. But I like to be very transparent. Okay. I'm probably one of the most transparent creators you'll ever see, because even someone who hates me, if you listen to this, I'm paving and I'm giving you the blueprint for what the future is. And for the people who support me, I know y'all support me because I'm not going to just do some random shit and then leave y'all out in the dark. So, where are we? They gave me this contract. It was a year contract. But I always said, why the fuck do they care if I stream? That's where you have to understand business. Well, they care that academic stream because they were currently negotiating with UMG, Sony, and Warner for the rights to have music on their platform and license it. So what happens is, this is why independent music never gets too big without some label grabbing it up. They hold market share about like 80% over all music. And they basically twist everyone's hands, whether it's Spotify, YouTube, anybody who plays music. So once they own the catalog, the labels will be rich forever. So there was a time they pulled up on Twitch. Now Twitch is owned by Amazon, but the way these companies work, Amazon is the big company, then Amazon Music is a subsidiary company, and Twitch is just a subsidiary. So it's like Amazon Music is a streaming service, but it's completely different than Twitch. So they have a deal for Amazon Music, but Twitch didn't have a deal with these big record labels. So they were negotiating. It took about a year, 15 months. Now, I learned this trick when TikTok invited me. Now, it's all gonna make sense because I want to help educate as much as. It's the reason my name is Academics. I want to help educate because nobody ever gave me.
That's why they call him Big Act.
So I want to help give you the game. I remember when I went into the TikTok office, and I know this might sound like a tangent, but it's not. TikTok invited me, my lawyer, and another business partner, and we went there, and they said, "Ak, we need you to have a presence on TikTok." I said, "Well, I could see TikTok kind of blowing up. What do we get out of it?" Well, they said, "Well, we're gonna just tell you off the rip. We're not paying you to be on here." By the way, there's no hip hop artists on there at the time. They said, we're not gonna pay you to be on TikTok, but what we're gonna do, and this is our form of compensation, if you get on here, and you all know about this now, we're gonna hit a little lever, and when you get on, you're gonna be getting more followers than you've ever believed. And it was almost like meeting with the devil, because like in that same meeting, a young woman got on the computer because I was like, well, I want my handle Academics, and someone else had it. They kicked him off right there in the meeting. Just took a computer, bang, kick him off.
See ya.
Here's your new handle. I'm like, wow.
Peace.
Fucking crazy. But I'm like, why are they doing this? So, I get to find out TikTok was trying to infiltrate culture. Music was popping off on their platform. Everybody's doing challenges and dances. They wanted the rappers to come on there. They approached a young rapper at the time who was scorching hot at the time, Blueface. They said, "Blueface, people are doing your songs, doing challenges to your songs on here. The bust down Tatiana dance is going crazy. You got to get on the platform." And Blueface said to them, "I'll do it. Well, give me like $200,000. They're looking at him like, he must not know. We're gonna be so popping. He's gonna need us. We're trying. So they say to him the same thing they said to me. "We'll get you popping on here. We'll make you super viral." He says, "Nah, I'm viral already. I want the money." They says, "Fuck it. Too bad. We can't give you the money." So now I started understanding my role. Why was Academics important? Why did they invite me in? They said, "Ak, when you come in, hip hop is monkey see, monkey do."
Jesus.
When you come in, other people will come in. And once we start that type of domino effect, we just got everybody on the platform without paying a cent. Of course, I'm looking at it from I'm like, well, I'm about to get super lit on here. They told me they promised me all these flowers. Okay. I didn't even see a way to really make money off them. Whatever. But here was the bigger picture. It wasn't just that. TikTok was getting pressured by the three bad wolves once again. And that's how I'm going to connect it back to the Twitch story. The three bad wolves, Sony Music, Universal Music Group, and Warner Music Group, was saying, "Yo, y'all keep playing our music on that shit, doing goofy dances. We don't get paid when y'all do that. And we need our bread." So TikTok, which is owned by ByteDance, had to make a motherfucking deal. The trick, which I alluded to before, was if you prove to the labels you're valuable to them in promotion, they'll give you a licensing deal for less than what they would come to the table with. For example, I don't know the exact deal. You could probably Google it. Variety probably has it. But let's say Warner Music says, to license our content that people could play our songs and you could do whatever, we need $10 billion for the next 5 years. I'm making this up. If TikTok in negotiations could come with enough data to show, well, we've actually helped a bunch of your existing artists go from here to here, here to here, and how about we sign a deal that we'll just promote y'all? Instead of paying $10 billion, can we pay 3? That's the trick. There's a multi-varied level, it's a multi-varied step to getting there. Number one, you got to get some creators over there, i.e. the academics, i.e. later on the blue faces and every other rapper. And then you got to show that TikTok is making all the new songs popular. TikTok reduced the amount of money they got to pay. Big win for them. So how does Twitch factor into that? Well, Twitch was seen as gamers. So Universal Music Group's like, you can't help us. You guys are gamers. How the fuck could a company help us with music when all y'all doing is playing COD? So Twitch sat back and thought, fuck. Maybe, let's say it's the same deal. They want $10 billion for 5 years. So Twitch sat back and thought and said, fuck, we have to expand beyond gaming. And we also have to show that we're important to the music business some way, somehow. How do they do that? Well, oh shit, buried under our nose is now one of the most influential people in the talk music space, academics. But he's kind of cooling off on the streaming. Let's go give him some incentive to stream, right? Let's give him, and I don't want to throw out numbers. Let me not throw out what I got, but let's give him this amount of money. He's probably going to keep chanting Twitch. That you're going to see Almighty J on the platform, T-Pain on the platform.
Andrew Tate and Socrates. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I don't need this for now. What is going on here?
Hi, what's up, guys? What's a Fresh Air Podcast, man? Today, we're going to be talking about Ben Shapiro's critiques of our advice of what to do before you get married.
True or false?
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
We are back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast, regular edition. It's been a while since we've done a Womanizer Wednesday, actually.
One-on-one, bro to bro, man.
We've been having guest guys. We've been traveling, dropping episodes for you guys all over the place, man. We've had a lot of big shows recently. As you guys know, we're in Vegas. We did Dan Bilzerian. We did Ryan Pineda. We had Graham Stephan. We did an interview with Graham Stephan. We did
Access Vegas
with Rollo and Michael Sartain. We had Robert Frank.
Speaking of travel, tomorrow we go where?
Yes, tomorrow, guys, we're going to be in Houston, Texas, okay? We're going to go out there and collab with Max Tuning and Christian Guzman. That's going to be lit. We're going to be over there in Alpha Land shooting some content, so it's going to be a great time, man. We're going to do Max Tuning's podcast, Sour. I think it's called the Sour Podcast. And yeah, it's going to be great, man. And we'll go do an interview with him, and we'll also go ahead and talk with Christian Guzman as well, as you guys don't know. OG fitness YouTuber, owner of Alpha Elite, the brand. The clothing brand, good stuff. So yeah, man, we'll
always
be out
networking,
there.
man. Always networking.
So we're gonna be giving y'all some hot content very soon, man. We've been really trying to push the envelope with like getting you guys like big guests, good interviews, giving you guys value, man. Like I'm telling y'all, man. I've been saying it forever, and I'm gonna say it again. We are the #1 men's podcast in the fucking world. We're gonna continue to be #1 in the world. We're gonna continue to prove to you guys why we're #1 in the world. We're not gonna just sit here like, oh, 1 million subscribers, let's go chill now. Like, nah, man. We want to keep giving you guys value, whether it's making money, being more attractive, talking about intersexual dynamics, giving you guys value. You know what I mean? Debating delusional girls on the podcast so that you guys can see that modern women pretty much are all the same regardless of their socioeconomic status or how they behave. They try to sit there and say, oh no, I'm different and blah blah blah. Bro, they all think the fucking same, man. I hate to say it like that.
We've traveled to many places.
I'm telling you, bro.
They're pretty much all the same.
Yeah, it's maybe nuances here or there. The difference between an educated girl is she might be able to debate her points a little bit better and articulate a little bit better, but in general, like a lot of girls have the same mindsets, man, when it comes to dating, relationships, their views on men, their views on equality, all this other shit. You know, and then there are some girls that agree with us a lot of the times too. It's just that they don't talk that much when they're on the podcast, so no one remembers them. But there's been plenty of times we brought girls on that are smart that just know, okay, no, they're actually speaking facts. I'm just gonna be quiet while the rest of you bimbos argue. So,
but ultimately,
whatever.
we do know that they can handle the truth. So that's universal. Just
That's
saying.
big facts. Quick announcement, guys. So we already got 3,800 of you guys in here. So please like the video. We're live on Rumble, guys, right now as well. I don't know, Mo, if it's working though, on your end. But yeah, rumble.com/freshfit because I see the little red button. Mo.
Good to go. It's working.
So yeah, okay. Rumble.com/freshfit, guys. Check us out over there. So, you know, because if we get kicked off YouTube, you guys will know exactly where to find us. Also, check us out, freshfitlocals.com, guys. As you guys know, Fresh records behind the scenes content. Probably a lot of the stuff that we'll be doing out there in Houston. He'll have it as well on Locals. So check us out over there. Also, Megaphone, if you guys want to get the audio version of the podcast, just make sure you wear headphones so that you don't lose your job and or get fired. I haven't gotten any complaints from any of y'all getting called into HR recently, so you guys have been heeding that warning. Also, get the merch, freshfitpodcaststore.com. T-shirts, hoodies, etc. The hats are in stock, and I'm gonna bring back the, for example, the Ninja Watcher shirts, guys. We just need to get
find
the designs.
PNG file. Yeah,
we got to find that goddamn PNG file.
So
it's somewhere
way back
buried
in the day.
in Walt's email, so he's gonna find it for y'all. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and put them back up on there for you guys. But Chris the Bum shirt is live, and the new hat is live as well. FresherPodcastStore.com. And Chris is not here, you know, living up to his name, I guess, that he's a bum.
Hopefully
Mo's in the background of the show.
He gets better soon because he is sick.
He is
Aw,
sick. Yeah,
too
okay.
much alcohol.
Yeah, he's been drinking too much. Like I've been drinking. And then also, guys, check out our other YouTube channels called Fresh Fit Clips. As y'all know, we post the best parts of the show on there, whether it's me debating delusional girls or special guests. We got a bunch of cool clips from when we did the interview with Dan Bilzerian.
Yeah.
He gave a lot of nuggets of wisdom.
And the shorts are going viral, man.
Yeah.
Shorts are going viral.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, facts. You guys are really enjoying the shorts.
Dude, I was all the way up north in Destin Beach. This old white guy was like, "Don't you do a podcast, man?" I'm like, how you know me? Oh, my son watches you all the time. My wife hates you, though. I'm like, all right, brother. I appreciate it, man.
That's so usual, man. Like, yo, I love your shit, but like, yo, my wife hates you.
He's like,
or my girl hates
where's
you.
the Indian guy? I'm like,
Indian.
Myron? What the fuck? It's not Indian, bro.
I'm not Indian, goddammit. Man,
bro.
no one ever gets it right, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, guys, check us out over there on Fresh Fit Clips. Also, Fresh,
And
your
guys,
channel.
taking a trip to Houston tomorrow. So if you want to see all the vlogs there, go check it out on my channel, and it's gonna be lit. So go check it out. All travel vlogs are there, and when we live here, obviously in Miami, we get lit here as well. Go check it out. 2GImjONpcXY on the way. Let's go. And guys, we have Myron's channel as well. Fed it 1811.
Yeah, guys, go check
How many
out my
fucking
YouTube
channels does
channel
this
called
have?
1811. As
Jesus.
you guys know, I break down criminal cases over there. And Mo, you got it? Yo, Elmo, man, come on, man, get with it.
He was getting there.
Yeah, man, fat finger. Oh shit.
I didn't know. I don't know his soundboard. That's why I was like, oh, what was it?
Yeah, okay.
It's still El Chris.
Yeah, it's still El Chris.
Chris should be here.
Elmo too, but it's fine. But Chris is a bum, so what else is new? Nigga don't even do his job.
Nigga said I'm showing up late today.
Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, guys, go check me out on Feta 1811, man. I'm gonna be dropping Ed Guy tomorrow. You guys been asking for that forever, aka the Plainfield Ghoul. He's the guy that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based off of, you know, wearing skin and ornaments and everything else weirdo.
Ugh.
Yeah, bro, that drops tomorrow. Then I'm gonna do John Benet Ramsey. That's gonna drop on Sunday. I filmed both of them. They're ready to go for you guys. So when we're in Houston, you guys will still have content. Yeah. So yeah, go subscribe to Fed It, man. And then the last video I did was a school shooter from Nashville, Audrey Hale, and I also did the Trump indictment as well. And I pretty much predicted it right what they were going to hit Trump with. And, you know, he actually was arraigned, I think, a couple days ago in Manhattan. I think he's going to beat the charges. I actually give my predictions on how he'll be able to defend against the charges against him. What I'm more concerned with for you guys is the federal charges that are going to come. I predict that he'll probably be indicted this year for the
Georgia
the
stuff?
classified information and the defense
classified.
information that they had found at Mar-a-Lago. That's what I'm more concerned with. These New York charges are BS. He'll be able to beat those easily.
But I will say,
They're misdemeanors, bro. Like they made them felonies because they're angry, right? Like basically, like it's falsifying business records. So what they ended up doing was saying like, oh yeah, you're falsifying these business records to evade a crime or to continue a crime. So that's why they're able to hit him with the felony. But those charges they hit him with are typically misdemeanors.
But W is for Trump, man. No mugshot.
Yep, no mugshot.
I don't know how you put that
Not
off.
cuffed, nothing.
But hey, man, no, that's legendary.
Hey, man, that's what we're talking about.
Yep.
You know, we like Trump on this side of the internet, so people can say whatever they want to say. And then, guys, get my book, Why Women Deserve Less. We're going to be talking about my book on this podcast, actually. Because one thing that Ben Shapiro fails to realize is that your boy Myron is very well versed in this. This is my arena when it comes to dealing with females and intersexual dynamics, etc. And, you know, no offense to Ben, I do like his content, but he should have stayed over on the political side. He has no idea of what the sexual marketplace is now. And I'm going to actually debunk the things that he said with facts, not feelings. Okay? So anything else?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. And
okay. Cool. And ladies that want to enter the show, because some of y'all have been DMing me, hit up our guy, Chris, okay?
Yeah,
AKA
bro.
Aaron C. Poxon on Instagram. If y'all want to come on the show, ladies, hit him up. We're not going to be the ones that will book you, all right? If you hit us up, we're going to assume that you're trying to get some dick.
Yeah, they DM us. I'm like, go to Chris, man. Stay over there.
Yeah, exactly. So, unless you try to slide in my DMs, don't fucking DM me, bro, because I'm literally going to tell you, go message Aaron C. Poxon.
Yeah, literally.
I'll be like, are you trying to smash? No? Okay, go hit up Aaron C. Poxon.
Who's this? The producer?
Yeah.
Go over there.
Yeah, go over there, man. All right. Cool. All right, cool. So, guys, we'll hit some of these chats real quick, and then we'll get into the show. We got already 5,700 y'all watching, man. So like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I think we're live on Rumble right now also.
Yes, we are.
We are? You double check
Let's go.
Okay. All right, Mo, can you pull up these
Dude,
things?
I need intros like this. Destiny, cake.
All right, so we got here, Alvin Sam goes, question to Ben, what advantage does a 22-year-old man out of college have over an established 35-year-old man when women seek men for his maturity and financial stability? Oh, you're asking good questions there. Don't worry, we're going to answer that here in a second. Get your paper route, became a member. Welcome to the family. And then we got Daniel Carey Meehan, $5 fresh. I took your advice with using pics for motivation. I hung up pics of my mom who passed away to remind me of why I'm bettering myself each day. There we go, my friend.
Dude,
she's looking down on you.
Motivation, bro.
Bro, I use pics of his mom for motivation too.
Important background info from here. Shapiro was born to a wealthy family and has been married since 07, 08. He has no idea what the sexual marketplace is for young working class males in 2023. Don't worry, we will address that as well. Vigoronomy by Rod Eric goes, it's simple, like and sub and fresh, like and sub to Fresh and Fit. New vlog every day, thanks to Fresh. CEO Network, FNF Dallas, Griot's Vision, we up. Shout out to you, Rod. And then we got Shaquille Oatmeal goes, yo with the names, bro. Shout out to the new FNF Reddit. If you know, you know. Oh, there's a new one?
Oh shit.
Okay. Put that link in the fucking description and have people or in the chat so people can go find it.
You might get that shit banned.
Yeah, the facts. You Myron Delebra? Yes, bro. Delebra is in the house. Them boys.
Ka-ching. We're watching.
We're watching. Okay, bro. I appreciate that. Husan Tamira super sticker. Appreciate that. Demon Mo, $10 goes. Myron and Fresh, make sure you check your pockets for your wallet after talking about them boys. Myron, just say you just say the word and Big Mo will deliver a big Haitian pancake off the top rope incoming. Okay, appreciate that.
Still got it, bro. Still got it.
Them boys again says, by the way, is there a cheaper super chat?
Wow, stop that, man. Dude.
Hey, man, we're keeping this podcast professional. All right?
Yo.
Y'all got to fucking chill out with this shit.
Yo. That's not cool, man.
Wait, what did he even say?
That's not cool,
I can, like,
bro.
barely read
Alpha
these.
Kenny body while you watch. Okay.
Look at that nigga shit. What the heck?
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Okay, we got Crease.
And then the last one's here. And then, guys, from this point forward, because there's already over 6,000 y'all in here, we're
Profile
gonna
pic
go 20
had a
up from this
Jewish
point forward.
dude. Gotcha.
I'll read these that came through because you guys are donating, and obviously we appreciate that greatly. Every
real, we
single
do.
dollar, as y'all know, we invest right back into the podcast.
Yeah.
Whether it's to travel. Go see new guests,
New equipment.
etc., new equipment. So yeah, I actually upgraded a bunch of our mobile stuff. So I know some of y'all were hitting us up after the Dan show, saying, "Yo, sound, blah blah blah." So made some upgrades. Okay. Chase goes, is it too much to ask for a President Myron Gaines? Bro, it'd be great, but I would never be able to run for office because they would get all those clips of me saying women deserve less, and I would immediately lose half the vote. Discipline of Wudon goes, been following you men for a long while now. Put all the teachings of you guys, Andrew Tate and Jay Waller, into practice, and my life has changed drastically for the better. Thank you, and God bless. Big love and support always. I appreciate it, bro.
Top G is free.
Yeah, yes.
He's home.
And yo, guys, I spoke with Tristan. At this point, I've talked to Andrew almost every day. They're doing well, guys. They're in good spirits, and you guys will hear from them soon. Okay?
I've been sending Andrew new Jamaican dancehall songs. He's been loving it. He's been loving it, man.
Yeah, man. So they're doing well, guys.
G.
They're doing well. So that's really what matters. I'm just happy that they're home.
Yeah.
Umbasa, shout out to Fresh and Fit. Been a long time supporter. Myron, I'll grab your cheeks. Okay.
What the fuck?
Y'all be on some weirdo shit.
Gay?
Mateo, hey Myron, I just finished watching Sneak on Ryan Dawson pod. What are your thoughts? I didn't finish watching it, but Ryan Dawson is very good.
Oh God.
He's based.
That's all I'm gonna say for now.
Very based.
MoneyNet goes, what kind of tax forms does YouTube give you guys?
TMI.
Yeah.
Maxwell.
Maxwell. First
Probably a
time catching you guys
1040,
live. Big
right?
fan
Some
and
kind of
happy to be
1040?
here. Okay.
Shout out to you, bro.
1040K? I don't
What's
remember.
up, fellas? I'd like to apologize for the previous.
Can't you just
messages.
look
Thanks
that
for
up?
holding
Can you
me
just Google
accountable.
that? Is it secret?
I don't remember your previous
What'd you
messages,
say, bro?
man. Okay. Y'all do everything. Appreciate y'all. Yes, we do, man. We got y'all, man. We literally try to bring you guys every type of content,
aspect
bro.
of life, bro. As
Seriously,
a man,
man.
literally, bro.
That's why, like, these reaction channels talking shit, bro.
They can't compete, bro.
They can't compete, bro. Like, literally, like, they're not even on the same level, man.
Their
like,
main agency and values talking shit.
That's what they do.
That's it.
They just talk shit. Like,
Didn't you
here,
file one
I'm not
yesterday?
going to talk
Fuck
shit
no.
about Ben Shapiro. I'm going to give y'all the facts of what it really is. Like, because here's the thing. I like Ben. I really do. I agree with a lot of his political views. I don't agree with everything, but I agree with a lot of his political views. I think he has a very, he's a very smart guy, very intelligent. He went to Harvard Law School, very sharp, very well-spoken, great debater. But in this regard, when it comes to intersexual dynamics and men dealing with women in 2023,
This is not his
he's
arena.
incorrect.
Yeah, this is
He's
not his
incorrect,
arena. Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna show you guys why here in a second. Camp 2 times. Your title mentioned marriage, so I thought I'd share this verse. Go ahead. First.
Leviticus 21:7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away for her husband, for he is holy unto his God. That's Old Testament, but yeah, I mean nowadays that's everywhere, bro. We have here who's next, Mo? Mikey Cruz.
I got married when I was 23. I'm currently 25, married with 3 sons. I didn't become RP aware until a year after I was married because I listened to TradCon advice. I now find very hard to find the time to work on myself. Yeah,
bro, it's tough, bro. Because dude, imagine being raised in a Christian family. That's all you know.
Yeah.
Go to school, get married, have kids. But you're like, damn, I didn't wait to see if she's a good girl for me, if she's really here for me or for the money. You don't really know, so it's tough, man.
It is tough, man.
Yeah.
All right, Mo, we're caught up. Pretty much.
We good,
Yes.
Mo?
All right, cool. So guys, so let's get into today's topic, guys. So, so as you guys know, a video drop. Actually, this came to my attention. Let's go back in time a little bit. Right. So my little brother sent me a video, and it was Ben Shapiro, and I was like, "Oh, awesome! What's this?" So I opened up the video, and I see that he's reacting to a clip from our interview or a podcast that we did with Valuetainment Money, right?
Yeah.
Adam Saucecast podcast, right? Saucenex podcast,
yeah.
aka Saucecast. And in that podcast, I had talked about the 5 things that you need in place before you become married. And those 5 things, just to refresh your guys' memory, is make $100,000 a year, have 6 months to 1 year of savings, right? Cash, liquid, be 35 years old, be in shape, have been in the gym for a while, and have sex with 50 women.
50.
And obviously
50.
that last part.
Isn't the average lifetime partners for men like 7 to 9? 50 fucking women. Let me grab a Red Bull. Hold on.
Whoa! Everyone and their mom is going crazy, right? About me saying that you need to have sex with 50 women. But there's a reason for that, guys. And I'm going to go into that here in a little bit. But
50 women?
Ben Shapiro ended up
What the
criticizing the video and didn't agree with my advice, okay? So first and foremost, let's go ahead and introduce you guys to who Ben Shapiro is if you guys don't know who he is. You've been living under a rock. So Benjamin Aaron Shapiro, born January 15, 1984. So he's about 39 years old.
Yep.
Okay, he's an American attorney, businessman, columnist, author, conservative political commentator, and media personality. At age 17, he became the youngest nationally syndicated columnist in the United States. Shapiro writes columns for Creators Syndicate, Newsweek, and AMI magazine, and serves as editor emeritus for the Daily Wire, which he founded. Shapiro is the host of The Ben Shapiro Show, a daily political podcast and live radio show. He was editor-at-large of Breitbart News between 2012 and 2016. Shapiro has written 11 books, which he actually wrote a book about debating, which is pretty good as well. So that's who he is in a nutshell, guys, okay? A very famous political commentator. He actually got a roast of fame for pretty much dunking on college kids when he goes and does speeches, because it always happens. It never fails. He'll go to university. He'll give a speech. There'll be some liberal heckler. Oh, well, I don't agree with this and that, and you're a bigot, and then he'll basically just destroy them with facts. And it's awesome. Yeah, he just literally destroys them because the problem with these libtards is they don't operate in reality. They don't operate on facts. They operate on feelings a lot of the times. So he just dunks on these fucking guys, and it's awesome. So that's how he became really popular on YouTube, right?
Something that's very interesting with the way that Myron conducts himself here, I'll just point this out, is Myron wants to criticize Ben Shapiro, who is a bit derisive when he came after them. Ben Shapiro's like, oh, this is a bad idea. You know, he didn't get personal or anything. But before Myron levies his criticisms at Shapiro, he's giving him a lot of props. Notice how he's like not trying to like completely and totally fucking nuke this bridge from orbit. He didn't come out being like, Ben Shapiro, this guy's been out of the dating market for 10 years. He's a fucking idiot, blah, blah. Like he's giving a lot of props. That's just an interesting thing to note is that he's like pretty strategic in terms of how he's going to push back against Ben here.
Right, and you can see Matt Walsh does something very similar, also at the Daily Wire. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think Matt Walsh is a part of Daily Wire. You know, where he's talking about, you know, there's two genders. You know, what is a woman? So these guys do a good job of being able to, you know, preserve and promote conservative values to an increasingly woke agenda, which, you know, you guys already know what happens when you go woke. So anyway, so that's who he is in a nutshell, okay, guys, from a bird's eye view.
I think Lauren just posted a video like, when you go woke, you don't go broke. I saw it pop my recommended, but I haven't watched it yet. That go woke, broke, go broke shit is one of the biggest fucking copes of all time from conservatives. If you go woke, you're gonna lose all your money. Meanwhile, like every ultra woke fucking capitalist org is like making more money than they ever have by appealing to broader demographics. Like,
go ahead and go into the video he made, right? So I got this TikTok from my little brother, like I told y'all before, and in it he criticized us. So let's go ahead and play this video.
I say all the time, in today's day and age, you shouldn't be getting married until you're at least 35.
That was my next question for you. As a man, what age
What
should
about
you
women?
consider getting married?
So I have, this is my thing that I tell guys.
Yeah.
I think
This
35
fucking
years
TikTok
old,
song.
had slept with at least 50 women, 100K per year, you're in shape, and you got 6 months to 1 year of savings.
All right, done. I got to get married. I've done all that. That's not. That's easy.
Here's the Republic right there. So that is a recipe for a terrible marriage, by the way, guys. Waiting until you're 35 and have slept with 50 women, that is a terrible recipe for marriage by every available data point. It turns out that you are much better in terms of getting married if you get married younger.
I will say, props to Ben. And I don't know if it's because he's gotten older, mellowed out, or maybe I never heard his views accurately in the past. I'm not sure. But listening to Ben Shapiro describe his relationship on Lex Fridman, I think he is the only conservative guy that I've ever heard give a good conservative take on what a traditional relationship looks like, to where his wife has clearly different roles and strengths than him, and he has clearly different roles and strengths than her, but she is like a valuable and invaluable asset to his life. He gives her a lot of props for helping him with like business stuff and pushing him to be a better person, et cetera, et cetera. His take on his relationship in the Lex Fridman show was very, very, very good and traditional. It's very rare that I hear people give good traditional takes on relationships, because most of them, they just fucking hate women. Sorry, but it's true. Most people, when you guys talk about trad relationships, you something you fucking hate women. Ben did not sound like that. Yeah.
If you do not have a wide variety of sexual partners, all the stuff about, you know, being in shape and having money and all the rest, like, you should try to do that, generally speaking. But this notion that you wait until you're 35, you've already made a bevy of mistakes that have shaped your character and made you much more rigid as a person, and that you should have had a basis of comparison in terms of sex of dozens and dozens and dozens of women. No, the data do not support this, and it's stupid.
All right.
Wow.
So, you know, obviously he's saying that the data doesn't support it, blah, 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 which actually it does, Ben. And I'm going to talk about the data here in a bit. But so you guys are probably wondering, well, yo, why is he so strong on getting married young, you know, having this traditionally conservative outlook on dating, etc. So let's go back to that Wikipedia page real fast, guys.
Could be his background.
Yeah, I think his background has a lot to
Oh,
play
no.
with it. Which,
They're not
you
gonna
know,
do
there's
the
nothing
Jew
wrong with
thing,
his
right?
background. I wish every person was able to enjoy the background that Ben actually was able to.
That would be
have.
amazing.
Let's go. ahead and
or is
pull
it
up
going to be
real
like
quick,
coming from
Mo.
like a good
So,
family?
Early life and education, right?
His real name's
Shapiro
Clarence.
was born in Los Angeles, California, to conservative Jewish family of Russian, Jewish, and Lithuanian Jewish ancestry. When he was 9 years old, his family transitioned to Orthodox Judaism. He started playing violin at a young age and performed at the Israel Bonds Banquet in 1996 at 12 years of age. His parents both worked in Hollywood. His mother was an executive of a TV company, and his father, David Shapiro, worked as a composer. Okay? Skipping 2 grades, 3rd and 9th,
Jesus.
Shapiro went from Walter Reed Middle School in the Valley to Yeshiva University High School of Los Angeles in West Side Los Angeles, where he graduated in 2000 at age 16. He graduated from the University of California, Los Angeles in 2004, summa cum laude, and Phi Beta Kappa at age 20 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science, and then from Harvard Law School in 2007 as a cum laude. Okay, so obviously some very impressive accolades there that he's achieved. And then he went on to work at the law offices of Goodwin Procter. As of March 2012, he ran an independent consultancy firm, Benjamin Shapiro Legal Consulting in Los Angeles. And then right around that time is actually when he started, you know, the dunking on these college students, etc., and then just became a huge social media personality, right? So here's the problem, right, guys? as you guys can see from his background, grew up in a fairly well-off family, okay, successful family, 2-parent household, fantastic, right? And he had religion in his family as well, instilled in his family. And I've always said, when you come from a stable background, you have religion, you tend to have more positive worldviews, and it's better for creating relationships conducive to stable marriages, right? But you guys got to keep in mind, right, that not everyone gets this privileged background, so to speak.
And also their environment as well. Not to bring up that point, but for example, he married early, 07, 08, right?
Yeah, he married at 24 years old.
And I'm just saying, most of that, I want to say culture and that type of like dynamic, you get arranged marriages all the time. So it's pretty much like, okay, cool, here's my son, Ben, here's your daughter, Sally, they'd be a good fit.
I
and
don't
the
think
they're successful.
his marriage was arranged.
So it just breeds an arranged marriage, so to speak.
So I don't know.
I don't know what he means by that. No,
it might not be, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, the background that Ben enjoyed is what most men are never going to get to enjoy.
Yeah,
right.
Sadly,
a 2-parent household, strong religious values, right, and then finding another family that has a daughter that also has strong religious values, right. And he got married at 24 years old. Let's be honest, man. 2023 nowadays with inflation. The cost of living, you can't live on one income, and being 24 years old and marrying someone and being able to take care of her and a family in today's day and age, not viable for most guys.
I mean, if you're in the audience, think about all your friends. Who's like that you know? I know one person maybe, and they're divorced now. So it's like, bro, that's hard to find. Just saying.
So, and here's the other thing too about marriage, right? So let me give you guys some numbers, and this comes straight from my book, Why Women Deserve Less, by the way, which all this stuff is backed up with numbers, right? I put a lot of studies in this book. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the cold hard facts on marriage nowadays with some of these statistics and numbers, okay? Because what Ben doesn't understand is that marriage, right, is not in a man's interest anymore, okay? So, marriage is at an all-time low of 5.1 marriages per 1,000 people, half the long-term average going back to 1900. Those who do marry face the same 45% divorce rate that American marriages have suffered in the past. 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women, jumping to 90% if the woman is college educated. And what marriages remain intact only stand a 28.5 chance of being happy ones. Cohabitation is no better, with half of them ending just as marriages do. Family formation is down from 3.6 births per woman in 1960 to 1.64 births per woman in 2020. Okay, and that includes immigrant families who are traditionally have more families. Pre-marital activities such as courtship, dating, and sex are down as well. Your average millennial only gets 1.43 dates per year, compared to 9.3 and 4.7 for Gen Xers and Boomers, respectively. And this says nothing for the younger Gen Z siblings, okay? Women flake on dates about 56% of the time, all right? Data from Tinder Insights show only about 8.6% of people message each other on the dating apps, resulting in actual dates. So that's pretty much a 91.4% flake rate on dating apps, right? And then the percentage of young women who haven't had sex in the past year has increased by 50%, going from 12% of the population to 18%, while the percentage of men not having sex, okay? Yeah, I got the numbers, man, right? Not having sex in the past has almost doubled, going from 15% of the population to about 28 to 30%. And then male virginity has also tripled, going from 11% of the young male population to 27, okay? So, and on top of that, guys, right?
He didn't account for 3 or 4 inflation.
Yes. And here's the other thing, too, right? I have a whole chapter, guys, on how women don't like men that much anymore, okay? Well, sorry, excuse me. Most women don't like most men, okay? And if you guys don't believe me, when polled, Gen Z, all right, this is people born between 1995 to 2012, all right, women rank men 7th place behind travel, career, education, experiences, and starting a family. So men are at almost the bottom of the totem pole, all right, when it comes to marriage. And then millennial women, right, women in my age range, they're born 1981 to 1996, who aren't even hot anymore like that, okay, still rank finding a man at 4th place behind careers and education.
And God forbid that you make less money than them, you're screwed, bro.
So why do I say all this, okay? And and we haven't even talked about how alimony, 90% of it is paid from men to women. We haven't even talked about how women in general initiate most of the divorces. Why I mentioned that before. But women don't like men that much, guys. The dating landscape in general has changed significantly thanks to the internet, social media, dating apps, the amount of options that women have nowadays. So the thing is that what Ben is saying, get married young, have a family, all that other stuff, it sounds good in theory, right? In an imagination world.
Back in the day.
Right? maybe 20, 30, 40 years ago. But nowadays, that's a big nope. It's going to lead to a because
These guys are
what men doesn't
traumatized by
realize
like
is that
divorce stats,
women
unironically.
are 1,000% incentivized to not make it work with their guy. They actually benefit from breaking up with you.
When they talk about the divorce stats, this is why Pearl said the same shit. Is like a lot of these guys think that like women just divorce men all the time because they're like maliciously doing it because it's like fun for them. Like women enjoy like getting divorced because they're all getting like rich off alimony and shit.
Especially within the